Okay, wow! So thankful for your support, and I'm sure the creator is screaming internally right now. Anyways, as promised, another video if you guys made money reached 50 subs. So this is it, and if you want more stuff like this, continue on supporting her and the series. Let's get to it! So it has come to my attention that this series has species types, different kinds of species. And today, I'm going to be examining them. We have the Ferlinari, Centaurs, and the Lapini. Now, it's worth noting that I will not be covering fairies this video because Bunny made goddamn so many! Maybe in another vid, but right now, it's just 3. Starting off with Ferlinari, pronounced as Ferlinari. They're known for agility, stealth, and independence. Common misconception. People think they're deceitful when in reality, they just value freedom and self-preservation. For cultural values, they are loyal to their chosen families, smart over strength, and they do night festivals. Speaking of night festivals, they do it where they party under the moon. This happens once a month. Talk about frequency. They also have a thing called shadow bonding, where if two Ferlinaries share a close bond, they swap shadows. So if your best friend has your shadow, it's either you're very close to them or they're a skinwalker, either of the two. Additionally, they have this thing called moon marks, the coming of age in other words. For their species, it is 20 years old. They do this under a full moon, tattoos, piercings, and symbols based from what they envisioned. They often place this at the upper body. For their village, anything vertical you can think of, homes are sleek and a lot of balconies. Surprisingly, everyone is welcome, humans, fairies, and etc. For natural abilities, their kind inherited some ancestral traits and even having a bit of magic in their blood. They can jump 3 times higher than humans, have excellent balance, night vision, and their ears can pick up even the slightest whispers. Moving on to Hang on. It has come to my attention that Bunny, the creator of this series, changed Briar's and Celeste's age. Briar is now 17 and Celeste is 15. Do what you can with that information. Moving on to Centaurs. Alright, Centaurs. They are known for their strength, deep knowledge about the stars and land, fierce loyalty to their allies, especially Lapinis, but I'll get to them later. They're excellent warriors, navigators, and guides. Personality stereotype. They are often seen as stoic, noble, traditional, slow to speak, but quick to act. They look tough on the outside, but are approachable, valuing community and protection above all. Common misconception. Many outsiders think centaurs are emotionless brutes that only live for combat. This is, however, false, since they often stray away from combat and are most likely peaceful creatures. For cultural values, centaurs value strength paired with wisdom, honor through action, a spiritual bond to nature along with oral storytelling, which is the lifeblood of their society. For their tradition, their coming of age is named as the grounding, between ages 16 to 18. Young centaurs venture into the wilderness under starlight. They must survive and work on connections and instincts with nature. Once they feel the pull, they are guided to a place meant for them. Upon returning, they are given a mark. For the festivals, they have a Starbound Festival with the Lapinis, which again, I will discuss after this. This happens once a year, where both species meet under a constellation named Guardian's Bow. Parties, music, snacks, drinks, and oaths along with alliances are made during this festival. They also have their own version of a pinky promise. It's called Oaths of the Hoof, where if you break the promise, it results in exile and spiritual shame. Bro, I swear I didn't clog your toilet last night. Really? Oaths of the Hoof. Okay, you and I'll leave myself.
Shameful! Absolutely diabolical! Yeah, exile your way out of that one, you freaking me!
Their villages are, well, somewhat non-existent because their species are nomadic and travel on meadows and places close to the Alpinis. They do, however, go back to certain places seasonally. Their homes are semi-permanent and made of wood with an earthy aesthetic. They hold community night fires weekly where they tell stories. They are led by a pathfinder, which is considered as a chief, and a stargazer, which is considered as a spiritual guide. Centaurs don't use currency. They trade in resources, protection, stories, and crafted tools. That's about it for the centaurs. Moving on to the Lapini. And finally, Lapinis or bunny people. Just like the Ferlinaries, they are known for their agility, stealth, endurance, and skilled craftsmanship. They are also excellent farmers and herbalists. Personality type: they are gentle, loyal, and quick to protect their kin. Common misconception: due to their small stature, many believe they are weak, but are quite the opposite. Cultural values: they value family and community, and harmony with nature. They believe in quiet strength and protecting the land that sustains them. Moving on to traditions. Now, as I said, the Centaurs and Lapinis are very close allies, and that they have the Starban Festival, but Lapinis have their own festival as well. It's called the Harvest Festival. This happens once a year, and they gather and prepare food whilst telling stories. Also, they have an event called Leap of the Moon, where the Lapini performs a sacred dance that gives them buffs like vision and strength. Although it hasn't been shown or stated what the dance looked like, my feeble mind imagined that it was something like this. For their village, it's really similar to the centaurs. They live in the meadows and rolling hills, have houses with an earthy and floral aesthetic, really making the structures one with the environment. They tell stories in the full moon feasts and other community events. For society and economy, they rely on a barter system, exchanging herbs, crops, and handcrafted items. And there you have it, the different types of species in Natura. Fairies impending. Theory time, Theory 1. Almost every species has a correlation to the moon, the night sky, and the stars. These three things might potentially have a significant role in the ANB series as it continues to develop. Theory 2. The centaurs and Lapinis were really close allies in terms of species-wise. I wonder if that alliance broke when the 2 out of 3 kingdoms went to war and broke the heart of Natura. And that's all the theories I've come up just now. And Bunny, I think you've forgotten something. You forgot to add society and economy on Ferlinaris species info, so you go do that while I go do more videos. Okay, this is the closure. Just wanted to say that thank you all for the support, and I'm glad Bunny's getting recognition both on TikTok and on YouTube. Go follow her on both if you want. If not, go do it anyway. See you all, and I'm gonna do the fairies next video.